Bashers. Hey, everybody. It is Speedy Tuesday. Speedmaster on the wrist. What are you wearing today? Dirk, iBashers isn't a watch channel, is it? Not really. I'm watching. How are you all today? It is 5 o'clock. It is Basher time. It is Tuesday, Speedy Tuesday. I'm just going to start out by saying, because I just saw in the chitter chatter really fast. Let me find it. Here it is. Oh my God, it's Al Benedetti live. Hello, Bashers. I've been away for far too long. You sure have. Not that my crazy work season has officially ended. I'm finally able to catch the show live. Kind wishes to everyone and look forward to the show. It's great to have you. It's the beautiful, incomparable Mr. Al Benedetti. Great to have you back, buddy. How are you? Nick Sisto's in there at number one. I posted it really late. I got up super early because I took a long ride out this morning with my father-in-law to go out to they have a house way out on the end of Long Island, and it was really Jules's house. Like it was like her special, like she shed. And we had to go out there and do a couple of things like mail forwarding and just some tasks that have to get done. So I'm taking care of my friend's cats right now. And that is, I had to do it really early. So I did it around 7:30 this morning, got on a train, Long Island Railroad, to where Dave lives, got in his car, and we took a long ride out, had as nice a day as we could have possibly had, stopped for lunch at this really amazing bagel place, had an egg sandwich. Really, really good, and just got back a little while ago for the show. Great to see you, Nick Sisto, in the room, and it's Ray. All systems are go. They are indeed. Andrew Wolkowicz with Canadian $10. I'm working till 5:30. Have a great day and enjoy the show. Upvote and subscribe. Please upvote. It's just a little thumbs uppy thing on the bottom if you can do it. Really helps the channel out. I mean, it just does. If you could do that, it's an amazing thing. If you've come here a lot, if you've befriended and have been friended by other folks in the Basher world, you'll know how great they are. What amazing people. The last couple of weeks have been pretty rough for me and my family, but the Bashers were there, and they always are. Canadian $10. Let's start off with the super chat gong like we do for Andrew all the time. Thank you, Andrew. Everybody's been asking, so everybody finds out. Friday is going to be the anniversary show. We have a couple of giveaways, some T-shirts, some hats, and a couple other possibilities that we're working on right now. That's going to be 6 p.m. on Friday. I don't know how long it's going to go. It's going to be live in the studio. It's not going to be remote. I'm going to put the chat up, so if anybody wants to come in and be a guest on the show, we're going to do things a little bit differently for iBashers. So Friday's going to be the big 1-year anniversary of Dirk Weekdays that I took over, which is now a year and a month. So it's the 1-year anniversary of you guys helping to change my life, and I'm grateful. And we're going to make the best of it. Absolutely, 100%. Melly C is in the room. Happy Speedy Tuesday, Dirk, and all the Bashers. It was so good to see you and Asheen together the other night. It was fun as hell, and I'll tell you a couple of funny things that happened during that stream. So, I was doing some stuff. I had done my live show. I had done Sunday Mass, and I saw that he went live, and I was like, oh, crap, he's at Italy, which is, for people who don't know, it's an Italian kind of supermarket, restaurants kind of place that is actually Italian, but then it's been kind of taken over by this famous chef's son, the Bastianages in New York. And there's several locations. He was at the furthest one. So I was like, okay, it'll only take me about 20 minutes to get there. So I had some stuff in a bag, put it in my bag, was ready to go take off and go do that stuff. Turns out the train that takes me right from my little neighborhood right into the city to get wherever I need to go was out this weekend. Service plans. So I was unable to do that. So I was like, oh shit. Okay, so I rerouted myself through Brooklyn. So I took 4 trains to get to where he was. And by the time I got there, I got out of the hole in the ground. And New York, a hell of a town. The Bronx is up and the battery's down. The people ride in a hole in the ground. That's where we get that expression. You get out of the hole. And he was no longer in Italy. I was like, that guy just ordered a bottle of wine. There's no way that guy's not there anymore. Anyway, he was outside having a cigar. Thank God for that. And I ambushed him on the street. He had absolutely no idea I was going to do that. But he said, I had a feeling. Okay, you had a feeling. But, and then we wound up walking around, having a great time with the chats. Wound up at this place called the Dead Rabbit, which I had never been to. Apparently, it's the same owners as several other kind of Irish tinged themed bars in New York. But holy macaroni, you guys who were there and you saw and you know what we had there. This is New York. Are you ready for this? In the end, I had 5 beers. So there you go. I had 5 beers. He had like 4 gin and tonics and 2 whiskeys. The bill was $300. When he told me that, I said, no, no. I mean, no, we didn't even eat. What the hell did we have? It turns out those 2 Redbreasts 15s that he had were like $62 each. Wow, New York. Come on, New York. It's up to you, New York. Come on. Don't rip people off like that. You saw the clientele that was coming in and out of there. They were like all these cute little, like Japanese girls and fluffy coats and Hello Kitty things. It's very touristy. And I'm just so not experienced with going to the touristy parts of New York. I just don't do it. But man, oh man, when he told me that, we were getting in the cab. He's like, guess how much the bill was? I said, $150. He's like, try again. I was like, $130? Thinking it was cheaper. People crazy. It was a great time, though. It was a great time. It was perfect weather. We sat outside at the one little table that they had, and it was really fun. I hope everybody had a great time. And it was the only time so far. I mean, obviously, I'll see him again, but because of all the stuff that I was going through, I was unable to get together with him. So there you have it. Anyway, Melly C. I'm glad I had a good time too. Kevin Landon, number 7. Happy Tuesday to Dirk and all the Bashers. Working today, so I will catch the replay afterwards. Let the good times roll. Indeed, let them roll. Dean says, look at the same old suspects in the chat. I don't think Dirk really cares much for the Speedy anymore. What do you mean? His new love for the AP offshore. Nah, I mean, it was cool. I wore it for a while. I have not been fully converted to the dark side. I mean, it was fun and it's heavy. Man, that thing is heavy. Well, those AP, I've never worn an Audemars Piguet before. And man, it was heavy. It's not me at all. I'm a Speedy guy. My next watch is going to be the first Omega in space. And then I'll probably be done, other than like smaller things, no crate. I mean, I've always wanted a Calatrava, but I don't even think I love that anymore. That's the thing about collecting, which I don't consider myself to be, but I do collect things, and it's like it changes. Your taste changes, your styles change. You like different things. Sometimes you like V-necks, sometimes you like cowl necks. I mean, it just changes. I was shocked at how much I did like it, and I liked the offshore more than I liked the regular chronograph Royal Oak. Shoot me, fight me. I don't know. It's weird. I guess you never know until you put it on your wrist. And one of the reasons why I probably liked it more is because I was able to adjust the band accordingly. Whereas, he's got a much bigger wrist than I do. It was just not. I couldn't wear it. But oddly enough, all he did was took the Easy Link, undid the Easy Link, and my Millie fit on him perfectly, which is weird. But it looked like I was wearing bangle bracelets with the regular chronograph. It was beautiful. I mean, they're beautiful watches. No, I want the first Omega in space. No, Speedy guy. To you, Dean. Speedy, still a Speedy guy. Julian in the room, greetings, Dirk, most endearing Oisin and Dirk meetup and greet with a big hug in the Big Apple. Absolute joy. And said, thanks, man. I'm so glad. And that my whole intention was to surprise him and to blow up the Bashers Oisin network, because I just thought it would be so funny, because everybody's like, when are you guys going to meet up? And we finally did. And I just wanted to bring it, I wanted to see my friend, and I also just wanted to have a little bit of fun with you guys, because I knew it would be fun to and I almost didn't do it when I found out the train was. I almost turned around and went home, and I said, no, just go. And then as I'm coming out of the hole and I'm listening to his stream, I'm like, okay, I got to get 2 blocks really quick. So I'm hustling down the street. And he goes, all right, guys, I'm going to get in a cab and go to Billyburg. First of all, Billyburg, no, Williamsburg. And if he went there, I would have been so screwed, because I was like, I came here and it was raining and it was so crappy. And today Did you ever walk around with wet socks all day long? This morning I left the house and it was drizzling, and by the time I got like the 5 blocks away to get to my friend's cats, I had wet, like completely soggy socks because it was pouring. And it just rained all day. As we went out to Long Island, we had to drive really slow. It was all fog, and it's 75, 80 miles. It's far away. And it's funny, after we were done, the sun came out, it got warmer, and it was kind of like after we went to Jules' house and did what needed to get done, the clouds parted, and it was symbolic and beautiful. So yeah, Dave Fahrenheit 451. He upvoted. Now, use Dave Fahrenheit 451 as an example. He upvoted. Please upvote. It really helps out the algorithm and just makes the channel a better place, because then YouTube will just promote me, which they never want to do, seemingly. Ken Furby, hello Dirk, hello everyone. It's Speedy time. As an Omega fan, I was a bit underwhelmed by the new Seamaster divers. I think their design department needs to take a rest. I could not agree with you more. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Reynold? Reynold, first of all, can we get rid of the giant helium escape valve? It's time for that to be retired. It's not necessary. It's obtrusive. We don't need that anymore. Let's think about design and style. And if we're going to do that, and it's like, okay, how many iterations of that watch are they going to put out there? They were on the right track with the first Omega in space, refining it, making it better, making it more interesting, making it palatable for people that never maybe would have considered a Speedmaster. That's the way I look at the whole brand and what they should be doing. This thing is more of the same. It's just more of the same. And honestly, I have to say, the way the Milanese hits that watch, it just doesn't look like matchy to me. It just looks like, I like the Milanese bracelet, but I don't like the way it connects to the lugs. It just doesn't have the right symmetry for me. It just looks like a weird band. It looks kind of I don't know. I don't like it. And yeah, I'm bored too. I'm super bored, Ken. I think I want to see them do something daring. I mean, who's doing the daring stuff? Christopher Ward's doing daring stuff. Rolex Omega not to. I mean, I guess Patek Philippe with the Cubitus did something. I guess they did, right? It's super polarizing, but it's sold out because people obviously have a lot of money. I don't hate that watch, but I hate the 5711. I hate Nautiluses. I think they're ugly. I hate Aquanauts. I just don't like them. I think they're 70s porn watches. They just look like, something that Dirk Diggler would wear, or his producer. I just think that they have a 70s tacky. I like 70s aesthetics to a degree. More of the late 50s, early 60s fan when it comes to style and fashion and all that kind of stuff. You guys know that. We've talked about it until I'm blue in the face. Holston, I like that. His whole thing. To me, that 5711, look, that Gerald Genta thing, not my thing. It's somebody else's thing. People love it, but it's also a status thing. People love status. And Patek Philippe is probably still one of the ultimate status brands, I guess. And that's just how it's going to be. And that's fine. Ken Furby says, all hail the first cat on the moon. Yeah. Today was a very quick thumbnail. I wanted it to be different, but I was like, I have to get out of here and catch a train. But I still thought it was pretty cool. First cat on the moon, because it's Speedy Tuesday. Speedy Tuesday, bring your Speedies. I have this weird thing I've noticed lately, that my watch wants to move this way on my wrist. Does anybody else have that issue? I'm wondering if it's just the symmetry of my wrist, because it's like a ship that's listing. Like it's perfectly aligned. It's not like it's not aligned perfectly, but then I'll notice it wants to ride. It wants to ride to one side, and it is tight. It is fitted to me. So I don't know. And they all kind of do that. They all kind of do it. And I'm just thinking I must have like maybe it's flatter up there. I don't know. Does anyone else have that situation? It's very strange. Hello, Bastards. What happened to the Japanese cat anime thumbnail? What happened to the Japanese anime? Oh, no. Tomorrow. How about that? Okay. I had a lot on my plate. Enjoying a Drew B coffee and my beautiful, handsome Joe LaFaro glasses. I just want to always remind people that how kind you are and thank you for this stuff. I really do enjoy it. You have no idea. I love drinking coffee. more than most people, but I did have a gorgeous cup of tea. Well, actually, it wasn't a gorgeous cup of tea, but it was raining and foggy and all of that stuff. And I'm so freaking Irish that we went for sandwiches, and I decided to have an egg sandwich, which was excellent. And I just went for a cup of tea, and I'm looking for the tea bags, thinking, oh, at least I hope they have Lipton's, because I just want plain. I like plain black pekoe tea. I don't want anything fancy. And they had this brand called Celestial Seasonings. And it's fancy peppermint and ginger lemon zest and sleepy time and all this crap. I don't like that kind of tea. I'm a Lions man. I'm a Lions man. I'll always be a Lions man. It was good because when you're having a cup of tea on a rainy day, it's just heaven. And but it had one extra little thing going on in there. I couldn't tell what it was, but it was they had to don't goof with the tea. Just can we just have a cuppa? That's it. Just want a cup of tea. Glenn Parker, hello to one and all. Great to see you there with your cheerful. I love your cheerful look all the time. It gives me so much. Props me up, my friend. And the beautiful Jocelyn Bittenbender. I really enjoyed the live stream shareholder meeting of Dirkstein. Listen, we were there. Very important meetings. We have a lot of cases coming up. You know, it's the end of the year, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that stuff. Working meetings this afternoon. We'll have to catch her. Oh, I thought you were live, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, did you see? So I brought some packages for Sheen, and some of it was called Scentbird, and it was from a company that I guess he's going to maybe do some videos for, whatever. So they reached out to Oshin for some scents. It's like, come to me, Papa. They haven't. But hey, I'm so happy to help him out on that. We hated them all. I guess he's gonna write to them because they did not label what they were. They had cards in there, but they were not matte. I could guess what some of them were, but they weren't even fun barbershop scents. And I do love, a barbershop scent, which is just clean and fresh and lemon limey and verbena and bergamot, all that stuff that's great to keep you fresh after a shave or whatever you're doing. It wasn't even that. It was poofy lulu la la. Didn't dig it. But different strokes for different folks. So let's see what his analysis is on that. I'm very happy to see what that goes. If you need some help on that, I'll be more than happy to offer it. I wish you were here because you're such a master mistress on that whole thing. Lord H is in the room, number 14. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. And Mr. Mike Callan, happy Bashers, happy Tuesday. Wishing everybody happy Thanksgiving. Wishing everybody. We don't have a whole hell of a lot to thank this year, and I think it's tough when people go through what they go through, and I hope everybody else isn't going through. Manny just lost his puppy. He sent me. I have some pictures of his beautiful pup, and I'm very sad to hear that because we always see handsome Manny with his beautiful German Shepherd, and he told me that sadly he passed away. So when you go through stuff like that, you wonder about what you're lucky to have and what you're thankful for. And it's tough. It's tough to be thankful when you're hurting. It's hard to not be a little bit selfish, and there's nothing wrong with it. Because, you always wonder, where do I fall in here? How does it affect me? Even though it might have befallen somebody else more impact, more impactually. But listen, everybody goes through it the way they do. Losing a pet is so bad. It's so bad because it's such unconditional love. You never fight with them. I'm still not over Laverne, and I probably never will. She still sleeps in my bed. She's in my bed in her tin, and I kiss her every night and say how much I miss and I love her. And I do. I miss her and I love her. But I won't get another pet until it's. I find it on the streets. I find it on a strada somewhere. No more American pets. I'm just not doing it. Not doing it. Mike Callan with the $10 super sticker. Thank you so much, Mike Callan. Super sticker. Let's give you something sensational for 10. Let's give you Super Chat Guy. Thank you, Mike Callan. Very sweet of you. Very, very sweet of you. Carolyn Martin's in the room. She says, look, Al Benedetti, welcome back. It's about time. Listen, I do occasionally chitter chatter with him, so I know he's around, and he's a very, very busy man. We love him dearly. He's one of the super bashers from the very beginning. One of the very beginning guys. Ken Furby says, in New York last week to see a chum. Photos of the minister in the gallery. York is soaked in history. dating back to Roman times, also tea in a hotel dating back to Tudor times. It's amazing. I have yet to have ever seen, I mean, I've been to England a trillion times, but I haven't been to York. I have not been to Liverpool. I'm not seen a lot. I mean, let's face it, it's mostly London. I know, so much to see. I didn't even know about the, what is it called? The garden country or the forest, the lakes country. I don't even know about that. The lakes, it's called the lakes. You guys know what it's called. I didn't even know that that existed. That was like a real thing. But so much to see there. I've never been to Scotland. One of the places I've wanted to see my whole life, and I've yet to go there. Never been to Belfast. I've never been to a lot. I've been everywhere, and I've not been to a lot of places. So it's crazy. York, yeah. Who were we watching the other day? Because I watched those real estate shows on, binge, the Dream House, blah blah blah. And there was a guy, and he was buying a place in York. The city was banging, amazing. Finally, am I first in the door? You are not, Steve Mac 3. Speaking of Scotland, Dave Fitzsimon says, whoop, whoop, let's bash. That's your official, that's your theme, man. Thank you so much, Dave Fitzsimon. It's great to see you in here. Oh, man, he just said his buddy's name is Lucas. Let's go. Let me go get that picture right now. Let's give him Lucas. Oh, boy. This is going to make everybody sad, but I don't want to throw this in the Gallery of Bashtards. I want this to be the real dealio, buddy. Lucas. I asked what was his name. Look at this beautiful boy. Look at you. Oh, man. It's amazing. Truly. Oh, look at you, you beautiful baby. I'm so sorry, Manny. I know how this feels. And it seems to have happened quite suddenly for you. I mean, you can in the private, you can tell me if you want, when you want, if you want, any of that stuff. Sometimes it helps to talk. I don't know. But look at you. Your beautiful, beautiful face. What a friend you are, Lucas. Oh man, there's the shot. There's the classic shot. Shepherds, man, my dog was part shepherd, and they're very special beasts. Thinking of you, pal. Just wanted to pay a little bit of a tribute to you, Lucas, because I know how you felt about him. Andy M is here. Andy M. You know what I watched the other day? Yesterday? The Wizard of Oz. And then I watched a movie with John Ritter, who died far too young from aortic dissection, which is a crazy thing to happen to anybody. That is where your aorta separates from your heart. And that also happened to the lead guitar player in Judas Priest on stage a couple of years ago. John Ritter did not survive it. He was in rehearsals for his sitcom. He wasn't feeling well. They took him to the hospital across the street. And oddly, it was the hospital he was born in, because he was born into, his father was a very famous Hollywood cowboy named Tex Ritter. And they took him to the same hospital where he was born, and he died there. And he was young. I think he was like 50 or 51. And it's when your aorta just pulls away from your heart and your body just starts bleeding out. So, the lead guitar player in Judas Priest, not one of the original lead guitar players, but one of the new lead guitar players. And he's a very, very big, and his name is escaping me right now. I don't know why, because I know who he is. He was on stage. They were playing a song called Painkiller, which is a very fast Judas Priest song. It's when Judas Priest got really heavy for some unknown reason, Pantera. And he's played the solo, handed the guitar to his roadie, and collapsed. They put him in a station wagon, and they took him to the hospital, which happened to be the number one cardiac unit in the vicinity, in the region. And they determined he was having an aortic dissection, and they repaired it immediately. And he's back on stage. He lived, and he's doing great, and unbelievable stuff. That happened to him. The Lake District. Thanks, Steve Zaleski. I'm an idiot. What is that guy's name? Oh God. I don't know why I can't remember his name. And it's not a name that I don't know. It's like me going, what's Paul's name again? I don't remember. How I got there from you, I don't know. Mart is here with Bronson. What's the update? Move date? In progress? Soon? Let us know. So, we can get you well, let's see if Friday we can come up with a nice housewarming gift for you, because you deserve it. Otto Frank is here. Hezbollah has abandoned our brothers and sisters in Gaza, where the genocide continues. Very sad day. That's very political. I didn't see what was happening. I think that they did a ceasefire today. Listen, man, two wrongs don't make a right. That's the way I look at it, Mr. Frank. Otto Frank, that was the name of, that was Anne Frank's father, was Otto Frank. Al Benedetti. Love being here in real time. It's great to see you, Al Benedetti, for $1.99 Beauty Show. Great to see you. You know, I don't like to get super uber political on this show, but I just think that that whole region is super duper fucked. You know, you got what you got, keep it. Stop fucking up the rest of us. That's all I have to say. I think it's, listen, man, we got to stop people regardless. People have to stop. The fighting has to stop. The murder has to stop. And it is murder. It's not, war is just murder. It's just murder. Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't really matter anymore. It just needs to stop. Jenny Gutierrez, damn, a whole bottle of Redbreast is 65. It was Redbreast 15, I believe. And does that cost 60? I'm not a whiskey drinker, as you guys all know. I would never drink whiskey. Black. Like a Band-Aid. To me, it just smells like a box of plasters. Just blech. And I've tasted it, and it's equally gross. I just don't know how people like that. I wish I liked it because it's so artful. There's so much art in whiskey. There's so much history in whiskey. I'd love to go to Isla. I'd love to go and do all that stuff and go, oh, yes, this is amazing. But, man, I hate it. Jeez, I hate it. This is how late I was talking about this an hour ago. This is how long it takes me to get through shit. Geez, that is very pricey. Hey, show enough. Dirk is apotholic now. Yeah, I am indeed. Somehow the AP Royal Oak KAWS concept might be perfect for you. I don't know what that is, but I'll take a look into it. The chronograph AP more of a dress. Watch flex. Agreed. Watch. I just steal the bracelet from it and leave him the dial. I love that bracelet, man. That bracelet, the way the AP's bracelets go into the watch head is the best by far. It's so beautiful. You know, it just looks so integrated and fantastic. It's just such a beautiful design, you know. Yeah. Dean says it's great to see Al Benedetti in the house. Indeed. Cause is everything about Dirk. Not. Let's go see what that is now. Let me see. I don't know what that means. AP Royal Oak. Now I gotta know. Cause. Oh, this is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you mad? Oh, I know what this thing is. Okay, let's go have a looky poo. Yeah, we'll have a look. Oh, yeah, this is just, I'll take the cookies. Oh, yeah, this is not for me. Oh, Jesus, no. It's a tourbillon too, huh? Okay. Price on request. So it's obviously $1 trillion. No. No. Oh, boy, no. Oh, no. No. It's 43. What was I wearing? What is the offshore? 42? It actually, see, it doesn't have that cool bracelet look. That isn't, I don't like this at all. Oh, God, no. Yeah. I'm going to say, yuck. And agreed. Le Carré Omega should bring tungsten back. Well, they had one a couple of years ago, right? They did. The whatchamacallit master. They had the tungsten one. That was really cool. The Globe Master was tungsten. I like that watch. I liked it a lot. It was very unsuccessful. Nobody bought it, and you could buy them for 10 cents on the dollar now. Isn't that cool though, tungsten? Yeah, I agree. I like it. Robert likes the helium escape valve because it does make sense. Okay, I get it. I get the art for art's sake thing. I do get that, and that's cool. But I just think I so agree that it's time for them to do something new, and it's maybe a redesign. Or how about let's go back in time? With let's go back in time, like a tribute to the past with a path towards the future, which is, I think, what all watch brands should do that have iconic models like a Seamaster or a Speedmaster or an Oyster Perpetual or a CC. I mean, let's face it, you know, Rolex doesn't really, they update the movements and make better looking watches, and they update them, but they're the same watch, you know. I mean, they really are. I mean, I much prefer, you know, like the old Cokes and the old Pepsis, and then there's people that love the ceramic stuff, but they're essentially the same, just updated. But I don't know. It's a weird thing. Daniel wants to know what's on the menu for Thanksgiving. I don't know. I'm probably going to my sister's house, and she always puts together some fantastic stuff. What do I eat? I eat potatoes. I love turnips because I'm Irish. A lot of people are like, ew. I don't know what it is about turnips, man. We love them. Andy M says, no, helium cupcake would be like Monroe without a beauty mark. Oh, is that right? No, it has to be there. It completes me, says the Seamaster. Really? This is interesting. That's why I love this, because you show me what makes the world go around. You guys want that big protruding cupcake? First of all, if Reynold hired me tomorrow, I'd go in there with an eraser and I would erase. First of all, I'd get rid of the cupcake. I hate that design. Please make a crown that you can actually use, like here's a perfect example. Angelo Minichello a couple of months ago got me this watch, which is beautiful, the Depolier, the Waltham. Look at this crown, man. Would you look at that? Looky there, man. That is a crown, baby. It is just so fun to touch and to use. It is just so great. I mean, it is big. I get it. It's oversized. It doesn't have to be this big. But, this my Speedmaster crown is on the relatively small side. For me, the Milgauss crown's perfect. I don't know, but it makes the world go around. See, Ken says it's ugly. I think it's ugly, and I think it's unnecessary, and it is unnecessary. But I get you. Look what Rolex does. It's very sexy. Sorry, but it is. Andy M says we all like to ride onto one side. Oh, is that true? You think so? Is that true? You all do it? I don't know. Dean says, no, sorry, Dirky. The new version Speedy does not have this issue. They must have fixed it. The first man on the moon does not do it either. Okay. Very interesting. Good to know. Watch flares. Yep. I also have a flat wrist. Every size watch seems to suit it, but then they move exactly as you showed, Dirk. Luckily, they don't creep too far out. Yeah, but it seems to list a little bit like a ship. And it's just like, I don't know why it does that. I guess they just do that. Eric B's here. Dive support vessels, DSVs, the world over are littered with Omega manual release valve. And Mark with the £5 super sticker. Thank you, beautiful Mark. And Bronson in the house. Here's Mimi. I was just on the texty with her a minute ago. Rainy day drive here. That's what I had. Wishing this amazing crew of people a good holiday. Dirk is the thread holding us together, and I'm thankful for all you good people celebrating the fabulous Dirk. That's because she loves me and I love her, and we're old friends. Like, been friends since we were kids, like actual kids. Kids. I met Mimi because I was friends with her brother Steve, and then I traded in her brother Steve. I upgraded. She was cooler, and she was listening to Kate Bush, and I went, because they're listening to because they would love to smoke a little weed, which was not my thing, and they were listening to the Grateful Dead. He loved Frank Zappa. Steve is no longer with us, and very smart, very interesting guy. I mean, one of the smartest people. He's so brilliant, this guy. Diabolically brilliant. And he would listen to a lot of Frank Zappa, which I can appreciate it, but for pleasure, not my thing. And I remember I was in there and I heard, I think she was playing the Hounds. It might have been before the Hounds of Love. You know that? It was. Because that was 85. So she's probably listening to The Kick Inside or Lionheart. And I was just like, you like Kate Bush? And she liked Renaissance and she loved all the female singers. And Dirk loves those female lady singers. I love them. Lake District. Thank you. Lake District. Yeah, everybody says. Melly C says, you guys would be great friends. I know it. NDM says that Mindy loves throwing shade. You know what you did wrong when she has the poops. It start with you are breathing too loudly. Oh, Mindy, you crazy person. Oh, Miami, man. Listen, Manny, it's not an easy thing. It's just the thing about the pets, man, is the thing about the pets is just that the love that you give and you get from them is just so pure. It's so unadulterated. It's so unfiltered. It's a totally different kind of love, and it's telepathy and all that stuff, okay. Please read the first text. Hold on one second. Please first. How much did this feel for? Oh boy. Okay. I'm just looking at the updates on that. Mimi says, I'll never forget Dirk's dingo. I was dog sitting while Dirk and Paul were on holiday and came home and Dingo had eaten the entire couch. She did. My very first time I went away and Mimi took care of my dog and the couch was gone when we got home. She was young and she was crazy and she ate my couch. And I was like, oh my God, that's kind of cute. I know it's silly, but it's totally true. It's absolutely totally true. Yeah. Oh, Miami man, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you. I really appreciate kind words, dude. I wish I had something beautiful. I'll give you him. Thank you, man. No, not KK Downing. Jesus Christ. The guy who replaced KK Downing. Oh, my God. Why can't I remember this guy's name? I feel like such an idiot because it's a name I know. I don't know why I forgot it. That guy. God. Hold on a second. Not that this is important. I'm going to go, ugh. Don't you hate when that happens? Richie Faulkner. Jesus Christ, all marble. This guy. Hold on. I'll show you a picture of him. He's a very cool dude. He's a young guy. I mean, like zillions of years younger than that guy, than everybody else. Why is that not? It's a tab. It's a Chrome tab. Judas Priest. Here it is. Here, this guy, the pretty guy with the long blonde hair and on the Flying V guitar. Oh, can we talk about Trump guitars? I should do a show on that and see if I can get 1 million hits on that. This guy had an aortic dissection, and he's fine. So Donald Trump, President-elect Donald Trump, just released a bunch of guitars. Let me see. Trump guitars. Now, guitars is something I know a whole hell of a lot about. A lot. So let's have a look, shall we? I should have done a show. Here it is, introducing the limited edition American Eagle Guitar Series, the only guitar officially endorsed by President Donald J. Trump. Like anyone, why? Listen, regardless of your political affiliations, it doesn't matter here. Why would anyone care that this guy, who's not a guitar player, not a musician, he gets Kid Rock to his rallies? That's as good as he can get. He's got these really bad looking guitars, but this is the funny thing about it is they're all sold out. The acoustics nobody wanted. Those look like Taylor knockoffs. But then he's got these guitars, which very much look like Gibson Les Pauls. And, the American, we're not going to be able to see them because the pictures they're all sold out. I want to click on it so you can see what it looks like. Well, they did this on purpose. They put the picture over there because Gibson Guitars has sued for copyright infringement because it looks exactly like a Les Paul, and that is it's patented, so they're not allowed to do that. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. I'm not going to get into a whole big thing because people always want to get political about it, and I don't really care. They're crap. The stuff that's in them is crap. They're made out of crap. The pots are crap. The bridge is crap. The binding is crap. The wood is crap. It's just crap. They're crap. And they're probably made in China because it says the best part is, can I find where it is? Oh God. I saw it on the thing. Well, what it said on the website was, it said, components are made from many international sources, as are most other brand guitars. All I could think of was Richemont. And all the people that do all that stuff. It's terrible. Dean says, Leventhal, famous world's oldest topiary garden in the Great Lake District. Actually, it's in Kendall, but part of the lake's great pubs there as well. Yeah, it's a place. Everybody goes there. I didn't know anything about it. Andy M says, where the mint cakes come from. Is that right? Mint cakes. Sounds interesting. Al says, in my opinion, keep the helium escape valve, but do it like Tudor does on the Pelagos. It's flush to the case. Yeah, I don't mean get rid of it. Yes, like that. Why not keep the helium escape on the side? It looks cool. Like, how is it on the James Cameron, right? It looks good. Steve Mack says, thanks to you, Dirk, I'm now on Amazon subscription for Kimbo Espresso Napolitano Neapolitan whole coffee beans, dark roast, easy scuffle. Yeah, man, that's what I'm drinking all the time when I'm not drinking my Drew B coffee. Napolitano. I don't know why that wouldn't come out of my mouth. Tudor do everything right. Tudor's got the best design going on right now. They've got the most innovation. They're very current. They're giving people what they want. Tudor is giving people what they want. People are loving Tudor, and they should. Just do it. Just one more crown that I can let water in if it's not screwed down. Drum roll, please. Angelo Minikilos here. All the best to all and to you. James M is here. It's great to see you. $4.99. You guys have ruined me. Now I want an AP also. I mean, it was fun to wear. I felt too fancy, and I was very self-conscious of it because I know how much it costs. And that was really kind of freaking me out. I mean, it was like, how much is that watch? Like 40 grand. It's like, felt kind of stupid. Thank you, James. Andy M says, Seamaster says imperfections are very attractive. Not beautiful, but still very attractive. Listen, I think what the crux of the situation is that it's too much of the same thing. I mean, how many No Time to Die watches need to be in the wild? Because that's what they all look like. They just look like that watch. And I liked the watch. I never wanted the watch, but it's just getting like, okay. Where's the red one that Daniel Craig was wearing? Did you see the red one? They didn't. That's not for sale, is it? Did they put the red one up? Anybody? Forgive me if I don't know that. I didn't see it. Where's the red one? Which one do you want, James? Do you want the offshore or do you want the regular Royal Oak? Because nobody wants the code, that's for sure. Carolyn Martin with $19.99. I may have been drinking the other night, gambling in a casino, making bad choices, but I upvoted here tonight, and I'm sending a PayPal instead of a super chat, making proper decisions. Thank you, Dirk, for all that. Thank you all for you do. Listen, we all make. Listen, if we were all perfect, the world would. Where would the world be? Imperfections have changed and revolutionized the world. We're all imperfect. We're all perfect imperfections. Some people, you did win though. She did win she won some money while she was gambling, and she did it in I wouldn't be surprised if she's a card counter. I wouldn't be surprised if she could card count. I am not smart enough to be able to do that. You have to have a certain kind of mathematical intellect, which I don't really think I have. And it's also passion too, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was able to card count. We're all imperfect, honey. We all make mistakes from time to time, and I know what you're talking about. And you know what? But mistakes happen, and what can we do is just learn from them and move on, and just be the best people that we are. And you do, and you are the best person that you are. And that's that's a huge super chat. Miami Manny condolences from Angelo. Mindy has catitude. Yeah, that can happen too. But is she a catsmanot? That's the question. It's Carolyn Martin. Yeah, I mean, he's been a star on the show every time we see your face. No one's looking at you, Manny. They were looking at Lucas. Andy M, you never have enough time with any pet. There's always something you want to tell them, and one more cuddle you need to have. Yeah. I mean, it was lights out for me when we took her to the vet that day. It's lights out. It was just lights out. Your brain does shit. I don't know what your body starts secreting. it's a grief hormone, and it's just so overwhelming, and I don't want to become that channel because, hopefully, there'll be some, we're moving to Italy and we're on a yacht and, I got a new watch. I hope that'll happen so I can have happier times for everybody. It's just like, thank you for, it's just, like I said on Sunday, I just think I'm at that age where like you start losing people and things and bad stuff. I did have a pretty devil may care life when I was younger. I had my parents till I was in my 50s, holy shit, and I'm the youngest. It's pretty miraculous. I'm lucky in that regard that I had all that, that I have my siblings and my partner of 35 years. Some people fall in love and they have them for a year or two or less, or things. You have to see what you have to be thankful. Maybe Thanksgiving, maybe that's when it is. Maybe that's when it is. Gibson have issued a cease and desist against it. Yeah, which is, it's not exactly a lawsuit, but what are they going to do? Those guitars are sold. They're gone. I mean, I saw them and it's like, I can't wait till somebody buys one. I want to hear it. But like, I was looking at the stuff on there and it was like, they're called MAGA bursts. Because first of all, the pickups in a guitar. So here's a Les Paul. These are called mini humbuckers. Now I've replaced these long ago because the pickups in here were terrible. But this is a Les Paul style guitar. This is certainly something that you would get sued for if you used this shape. Now these are called pickups, and the string vibrates, and these pole pieces is what they're called. It's a magnet that's wound with copper wire, and it amplifies the sound. Now the new thing, they have these things called burst buckers. These are called humbuckers, but Gibson Guitars has something called burst buckers, which are very popular things. So these are called like MAGA bursts. So like everything was like they were using all the Gibson. They were like Trump-o-matic bridge instead of a tune-o-matic bridge. It was Trump-o-matic bridge. It was just some very, 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 very funny stuff, and it's just silly. And then I was looking at the stuff, and you could see that the nut was like this is a nut here. I replaced this with bone, and like there's just the tuners were terrible. These are vintage. I replaced these 2 million years ago. These are classic Keystone Gibson tuners. But yeah, I mean, but does he care? He doesn't care. Who cares? Who cares? Donald Trump doesn't care that next thing he's gonna do is gonna put out a Trump X watch. He does not care who sues him because there's never any ramifications. Everybody gets away with everything. There's no ramifications at all anymore. It's just insane. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Who knows? Who cares? Where was I? Yeah, I mean, let's see. Maybe he'll just do the one run, but the ones that are signed are $11,000. The guitars are $1,500, which is not a lot of money for a guitar. 50 for a great guitar, a really good guitar. I mean, you're not going to be able to see it on because and this guitar is green, and I have a blue screen now. You can see more of it than you ever could before. See, that is the color of it. I guess it is. It's green. Like this is a very, very, very high-end Telecaster, and I got it for $800 20 years ago. But like a good guitar costs thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. It depends. Like a great vintage Les Paul, they cost $1 million if they're from 1959. That's the sweet year. But like you can go on AliExpress. A lot of the guitar player channels that I watch, they were saying that those guitars are definitely AliExpress guitars. They probably had somebody over there do them, designed in America, built over there. Basically, you go on AliExpress, you could pick a Les Paul shape, say, I want an American flag on it and an eagle. I'm not saying he did that, but people buy a lot of counterfeit guitars. Now, this is a total piece of shit that I tried to make good. This is not a real Gibson guitar. This is called a Chibson. It is a Chinese Gibson. And I bought this about 10 years ago. It looks really nice. The wood is really pretty. The top is beautiful. I had to replace absolutely everything in it. I changed the volume and tone controls. I changed all the pickups. The wood was nice. I changed everything on it. I mean, look at that. But it's not real. And it looks beautiful. It absolutely looks beautiful. Goes out of tune all the time. And I'm too chicken to ever bring it to my guitar guy to say, can you make this really playable? Because he'd be like, why did you buy that? I have it around. I don't know. I never use it. I never use it for anything. I use the Telecaster for everything because it's a Swiss Army knife. But yeah. Hysterical frame grab of the AP boys downtown the other night. Spat on my coffee when I said, I've got it. You guys sent it to me. So I've got tons of them to show you guys in a second. Isn't Kid Rock the Eric Clapton of his generation? Absolutely not. He isn't. Crappy crap cubed. Yeah, it's terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. Bobby Dazzler says that new Tudor GMT thing looks nice in the flesh. I must say, I saw it in the flesh too, and it is. It's gorgeous. Now I can track the time in Beijing when I'm snorkeling 200 meters. It's a win-win. Only downside for effect and game. Well, I mean, that's actually, I mean, yeah, I guess for Tudor, but Tudor's made by Rolex, right? You know, I guess it's true, you know. I guess it's true. Did you hear about the woman who beat her husband with his guitar collection? She goes before the judge and he says, first offender. And she says, no, first to Gibson. That's a pretty good joke. Guys, it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show where I interact with you, you share it with me, and I share with the world. It's the gallery. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. You share it with me, and I share with the world. Steve Zielinski and his beautiful Ginger Tabby is getting a new hat for Christmas. And you're looking hands. Oh, well, look at that. That's what they do. That's how I found my very first cat. Like this. Because he was out in the snow. You're a beautiful baby. Look at you. Did anybody watch Disclaimer? That movie with Kate Blanchett? Cats were featured extremely. Cats were the conscience in that show. If you haven't watched it, it's very, very, very dark. And it's also very, very soft core porn. There's way, way, way too much sex in that. I mean, it was like, wow, whoa. Not that I'm a prude or anything, but my goodness gracious, that was a lot of stuff. You saw some stuff in there. You didn't really like, what is that? Thank you, Steve, so much. Steve McLeod, one for tomorrow. Oh, did you buy this? You did. I'll read the note in a second. Sometimes I just show the pictures. What a freaking great move. I've always fancied this one. I've always fancied this. See, that's like, look at that when Rolex was doing that. Isn't it great, man? Isn't it great? See, I think it's sexy as fuck. I'm the anti-Rolex guy. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a sub. I wouldn't. I would say no to a Daytona. Actually, I'd say yes to a Daytona, but I'd sell it. And I'd buy what I wanted. Look at that. It almost looks like a Parachrome hairspring, right? Pretty cool. Not a watch channel. Not really. Not a watch channel. You said in here, looking to purchase this Rolex soon. What's everybody's thoughts? Okay, so there you go. Steve wants to know what everybody's thoughts are. Yes. Big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Everybody says it. Very cool Rolex. Eric B says, yeah, everybody wants you to get it. Please get it and then show it on the show because that's so cool. It's such a different piece, man. Nobody has that. Great Rolex. Buy it, Steve. Look at that. Great Rolex. Buy it, Steve. Eric B. Dean. Look at that. Everybody's saying to get it. Mars says great Rolex. Yeah, who doesn't love that, man? So great. So great. Melly C, great Rolly. She's loving it. Yeah. Unbelievable. It's like an OP and Air King had a baby. Yeah, it sure is. It's super duper cool, man. It's super cool. Definitely get it. Definitely get it. So here's my sister Pat's cats. Ready? This is just Felix and Spike. Look at that. That's Felix the devil. He's a devil, but he's a sweetheart. She's offered them up for therapy because I'm gonna need it. Look at you. You're such a devil. You're such a devil. Oh. Oh, look at that. Melly C, right? Too much. The black and whites are just murder. They really are. He's a super lovey, playful boy. Oh, look at him. We got so chumpy. I haven't seen him in the flesh in quite a while. So cute. And then there's Spike, my sister's special boy. She's got a bunch of cats, but these two, I hate to say it because it's not fun to play favorites, but they're definitely her favorites. They definitely are. And that's just how it is. Look at you, you devil, you. You're a devil. Oh, look at that. That's now on her dog's pen. My sister takes care of a very, very, very diabetic dog because that's what she does. My sister is like, nursemaid. Look at that's the two of them back to back. There's Spike and Felix. Felix almost looks bigger than Spike now. Is that possible? Spike is beautiful. Look at him. He is beautiful, but he's a scaredy cat. I don't know if I've ever pet him. I don't think he's ever let me. I mean, obviously my sister can because they're simpatico, but he's a beautiful boy. Oh, look at you. So sweet. See, when they trust you, look at you. Oh, he's a beautiful boy. That's the Felix and Spike show. Look at them. Crazy kitties. Look at you. You're a devil. You're a devil. You're a total devil. Thanks, Pat. Facilio sent me a video of my band playing in Greece. It was 2019, not 2018. Oh, here it is. Here's the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Here we are, just completely. Yeah, I'm wearing his Royal Oak offshore. Why does this look funny? What did you put this through some kind of treatment? Because look at this. Look how smooth my hands are. Other than these ridiculous, my hairy paws. Like I've had electrolysis. Look at that's funny. There we go. Oh, he's wearing my Milgauss. It looks great on him. That's the $62 glass of whiskey. I cannot believe that I could actually pull that watch off. And I think I could if I was so inclined to do so. I'm not. But wow, it's funny how much the Milgauss really looks great on him. It really, I know he was able to get it on his wrist, but he's got big hands too. So that's the whole thing with that. It's like, where is it? Yeah, you still got to go through the loop, So he just took this off and then it worked for him. That's incredible to me. It's incredible to me because he's got like an 8-inch wrist. I have a 7.25-inch wrist. Not terribly small, but not meat hooks or anything like that. Great shot. Fantastic, man. Thank you. The classic. It's the classic from Sean. Here's another one. Did you send to? Oh, here's a funny one. Oh, here's us both two APs, the AP boys. The boys are back in town. Everybody, Dean says, run. These are cool, huh? Yeah, I never thought I would go for something like that. I kind of liked it. Just had this very, very cool presence. I just don't know how to describe it. It's not something I would ever. I was like, meh, meh, meh. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I have a whole, and I have kind of over the last year or two, kind of just went. Because it's the bracelet on the Royal Oak. The bracelet on the Royal Oak is the real crazy thing. This is Andrew saying he wanted to get into his pajamas, but he can't because the road's being blocked by guess who? That's right, by you. Oh, baby. There's nothing more snuggly and cute than that. Unbelievable. Look at you. I love that they all do that. Oh, there's the pajamas. Yeah, well, they smell like you, so she wants to sleep on them. Olive, you crazy lady. Oh, thank you, Andrew. You here live, Andrew? Yeah, that was the money shot, Bobby Dassler. The 2 APs was just ridiculous. It was like $100,000 worth of watches. I don't know. It's a lot of money for watches. Senior has the perfect camouflage. This is funny. I'm not here. I'm hiding. Oh God. Yeah, Conair, it's great to see you. They are hefty, man. They're big beasts, man. And I'm a diminutive fellow, I'm not a big guy. And I thought it was so cool. I liked it. They both wake up at the same time and stare at the same spot just to freak me out. Well, it's because cats are magic and cats have extrasensory perception and they're looking into your soul, which is something that dogs do not do. They do not do. They don't do it. No, he did not get the bell yet because the shit hit the fan. You know what? Let me put that in my bag so I have it for tomorrow because I'm going to the post office. Great idea. Thanks for the reminder. Because where is it? Oh, it's in a box. It's in a box over there. I boxed it, but I didn't ship it because things. Now I'm going to do all those things that I'm supposed to do. Thank you, guys and girls. Thank you, Andrew. And let's go back to Manny and show off his beautiful Lucas. You beautiful baby. I'm sure you had the best life ever, my friend. I'm sure you did. Again, we're all thinking of you, pal. It's some M&M Madness. Just a few pictures of your naughty friends for the gallery. Well, we love the Mork and Mindy show, as always. Starting out with little Mork madness. Oh, look at you, you beautiful baby. Oh, look, he's frolicking. I'm so happy to see him happy and healthy. Look at you. You are joining the Olympic team. Oh, you're beautiful, baby. He's almost like a gray tuxedo because of his markings. They're almost exactly like how tuxedos always have them so perfectly like that, with the little gloves and then the booties in the back. Oh, you're a baby. Oh, and then the devil. There's the devil. I can't believe you have that because I have, how many of those I have all over my house? I have one on the radiator. I have one in the bathroom. I have one on top of the TV. I have one I have them everywhere. That's their favorite fabric, that faux lambskin, sheepskin stuff. They love it. Look at her. She's sleeping on top of the radiator because that's what they do. You devil. You devil with the pink nose, devil with the pink nose on. Yep. I have so many of those things. I cut them and I put them all over the house. And they're still there. I'm not taking them down. I'm not leaving them. Not leaving them. Look at you, you devil. You devil. Ah, beautiful kids. Thank you, you guys. Look at them. The Mork show. Okay, Mork heavy. Because he deserves his time because she's a spotlight hog. Eric Bell, my initials and IQ on a tank. Let's see what this has to be. Let's decipher what this means. Nice. I love that font. It's cool. What do we got going on there? There you go. Very cool. There's another watch here. Oh, nice. Oh, look at this. I love your art shots. Aragon diver. It's very Breitling-esque, right? In the knurling department. Very Breitling-y. Nice. Bobby, I don't think I have that too. Hey, Fergal, we were just talking about you a minute ago. I haven't got that arty savoir-faire to pull off that AP, nor the spare kind. Me neither. And I don't have the savoir-faire for that either. I don't either. I'm the Speedmaster guy with the weird Milgauss, with the weird Rolex. Beautiful. Thanks, pal. These are great. I don't know that watch. It's cool though. I like it. I like it. I like, baby. I like it like that. Ken says, not a cat. That's okay. This is your Gila monster. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? What, that's look at that. Oh wow. Look at the spikes all over this thing. Isn't nature crazy? Is that a Gila monster? Wow. That is amazing. It looks like a super ocean. I agree, it does. What does it say on here? Let me read this. It says just not a cat. See attached, Ken. Thanks, Ken. What is that thing? Is that a Gila monster? I'm not sure what it is. Becky Brown. Oh, look at this. She went and she lit some candles in Europe for Jewel, which was so beautiful. Becky Brown, Dr. St. Josephine Pachita, Let the Oppressed Go Free. The bronze sculpture, a piece of Catholic artist Timothy B. Schmalz, is dedicated to trafficking victims and to all women, especially religious sisters who work to free women from modern-day slavery. The sculpture depicts the saint herself, once a slave, freeing a mass of people from the underground. Look at that. She was a Canossian religious sister who lived in Italy for 45 years after being enslaved in Sudan. In 2000, she was declared a saint and the first Black woman to receive the honor in a modern era. Wow. Do you know there is a saint? There is the in Italy in Ancona. They worship a Black saint, and she is Santa Maria di Loreto. She's like she's the she's Mary of Loreto, and she's a Black saint, and that's in the Marche. Very beautiful. Thank you for that. Wow. That's. Wait a second. Have I been here? I feel like I've seen this. Beautiful, man. That church is. Whew. I like the green candles. Wow. What's the glass? Yeah, I mean, I'll always appreciate the churches and I'll always like candles because it's just what I do. And it's very, very beautiful. Thank you so much. You're a very special lady. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Becky Brown. Very sweet. Matthew says Cartier Tank American, which is quite beautiful. Oh man, that is a absolute stunner of a watch in gold. It looks so dainty on you because you're a man. I'm assuming that's your wife's watch. It's quite beautiful. Incredible. And that is from, who's that from? That is from Matthew. I'll keep this light, but I just wanted, oh, geez. That's a personal note, and thank you very much. It's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. His Cartier Tank American was inspired by the skyscrapers of New York City, and I bought it for my girlfriend this time last year. There's a good story behind it, why I chose this exact piece, but that's for another time. Well, that's fine. I just want to say I really appreciate everything you do for all of us, buddy. If you need anything, don't hesitate. Likewise, Matthew, and thank you. That is very, very, very sweet. And the rest of the message is very personal, and I am so grateful. Thank you so much, Matthew. Here is some beautiful art from Julian, because everybody needs more art in their lives, and especially from one of our very own. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Julian, as always, with his incredible work. Look at this. That's like a Prius, right? Oh, beautiful. Oh, by the way, Julian, like, you know how I've been saying how I wish you would do like maybe you could send me an email. Chris could send me something about getting an art show together, get all the bashers there. You should start selling these as lifts or prints or whatever, because everybody's been asking me, how do I buy some work by Julian? I said, I will ask, and I'm asking now. Look at that. It's astonishing. I have a beautiful card from him. Beautiful. One of my favorite images that I loved of him, and he sent it to me. How sick is that? This is gorgeous. Oh boy, look at that. Woman and bus depot. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Opaque glass. Or did you do that? See the magic of, oh, that's great. I love these kind of shots. Yeah. So amazing. Beautiful. Oh, look at the robot. Amazing. Is that a speaker in the window? Kind of looks that way. I love this one, Julian. Wow. Aren't they? That just reminds me of Horton Hears a Who, because there was a whole universe there. Incredible stuff. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, this is what art is, when artists see things that we just don't see in life, the way they see it, the way they frame it. Absolutely incredible. Boucheron. Look at that. And who's the guy? Is that an ad? How interesting is this? The Quatre collection. And is this just a guy in the window? Or is he part of the ad? Or is that like one of the work people at Boucheron? Wow, fascinating, Julian. Julian, so fascinating. Did I just miss that? Let me go. Did I miss something? Clicked out by accident. Let me make sure I didn't. Oh, that was it. Beautiful. Thank you, Julian, for your art and all the beauty that you provide the world. Because art makes the world go round. And it indeed does. Thank you. Ken Furby says, York Minster. Oh, here's some York. He's going to share some York with us, which is great. Gorgeous. Wow. One of these days. Oh, wow. That is so beautiful. Not Catholic, mind you. Oh, wow. Wowee. Hey, ho, let's go. It's Steve. Hardcore Shutterbug is in the room. Hey, buddy. I sent Steve some artsy shots while I was on the train today because he's been working on the railroad all the livelong day. Beautiful. This is in York, everybody, in England. Incredible. Wow. Oh, now that's a tea service if I've ever seen one. Beautiful. Look at that. A gorgeous cup of tea today. Thank you for the York shots. Beautiful. Dean, you love that stuff? Yeah, there he is. Dean says, yeah, cool place to visit. Yeah, one of these days. I need to get up there. I have not been there. Really need to get up there. Snoopy Tuesday from Rob. Oh, this is great. Melly C, right up your street. Right up your street. You probably have this because you have them all. Don't you? Look at him. Snoopy as Santa Claus and Woodstock. Because we're all just suckers for Snoopy and Woodstock. That's a beautiful piece. Look at the onion. Look at that. Nice. Is that considered a weekender or is it not? It looks like it might be the same. I love my weekenders and I wear them often. Here's one of them right now. Because I wore it yesterday. It's my weekender. My Charlie Brown weekender. Beautiful. It's a great shot, man. Thank you. Fantastic shot. Rob from Crumpet. I'm sorry to hear. Oh, God. Oh, the Crumpet and Pixel show. Oh, my God. We love Crumpet and Pixel shows. Let's do it. Oh, you pretty. Look at that. Great shot. Aiden LaRue says 55 watching and only 54 likes. Somebody's being lazy. It's hilarious. Oh, look at the Crumpet and Pixel show. And now we know they're both tabbies. Because we've seen the light. Reach for the light that shines. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is a shot. That is amazing. Is this today? It is. Is it today? Yeah, it is. Oh, look at that. I mean, that's what a Speedmaster is supposed to look like on Speedy Tuesday. Get your Speedies out. Steve, why don't you have any watches? Hardcore Shutterbug. Do you have any watches? Do we ever talk about watches? Because now, look at, oh, yeah, baby. Now I just realized, oh, yeah, that is special. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, kiddo. Beautiful. Looks great, man. Oh, they're so pretty, man. You need because cats are all spies. I like the skateboard. Did they ever get on the skateboard? You have a drum kit over there? You have an e-drum kit. Is that like you have a Roland kit over there? That's what that looks like to me. I see an electronic drum kit, sir. Explanations coming my way. Thank you so much for the Crumpet and Pixel show. Always cheers us up. Phil, I'd love to see it. He's sorry to hear the stand. Thank you very much for everything. And thank you for all that. No, otherwise known as watch flares. Just so you all know, he's here in the room right now. Yamaha DTX. Very cool. I mean, when I make records, I usually get a drummer, but I play. This is how I do drums. I use this thing. I have my John Bonham samples and all my stuff, and I go. I play them like that, and then I fix whatever I have to fix. I would love to have that in the room. Not that I'm a good drummer or anything, but I try when I can. When I can. iBasher picture gallery from Mart. Wow, I never wear watches because my hands are always getting in trouble, says Hardcore Shutterbug. Okay, be like that. Oh, look at you. Looking out over the house that will no longer be his. Moving on to bigger and better places. Amazing. I know what happened here. It's one picture. Okay, thank you. Ray says people are so dumb. Controlled breeds. What does this mean? All dogs must be kept under. Oh, God. Akitas? Really? I don't know. I don't agree with any of that shit. Bad people, not bad dogs. That's how it works. Bad people, not bad dogs. This is your cat? Is this your cat now? Oh my God. Is this how it's going? Look at that. Oh my God, Ray, it's happened. You have a cat. Oh my God, you have a cat. Oh, congratulations. Okay, I need to know everything now. Hold on. Is it in the description? Let me see. Did you tell me everything? No subject. No. What's the cat's name? What is the cat's name? Etc. 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 I want to know everything. Got to know everything, okay? Is there more? There's more. Oh, I missed one. Hold on. Did I miss one? No, I didn't. Doubles. Mr. Brown might even be a blockbuster. Let's see what this, have you ever, you and Sheen ever considered waiting for Godot? No, but I said to him, is that Patrick Stewart? It is. Oh, and Ian. Oh my God. Ian. And Patrick Stewart. Incredible. Two guys that did the two best episodes of Extras. The two best episodes. These two. It's too late. I've seen it all. And I'm not really a wizard. I'm just merely pretending to be a wizard. Waiting for Godot. No, but I always say it. I said to Emmett and I said to Asheen, I said, we should just write a Broadway show because everybody's doing it now. You just have to sing like this and over pronunciate all your words, defying gravity. Sorry, Dana. I love you, but God. Did anybody go see that movie? Does anybody care? Ugh, not my thing at all. But I did watch how they made it, and there's a lot of practical effects. So there's not a whole lot of digital. It might be a blockbuster. Mike Callan with some very, very cool vintage. Ooh, that almost sounded like dun, 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 dun. Look at Jesus Christ Almighty, Mr. Callan with these two beauties. Look at the oyster, and look at that. Is this a pre-Cellini tank? Wow. Oh man, vintage Rolex are sexy as hell. They are. Wow. I don't know why my computer keeps doing that. Mike Callan, those are gorgeous. Angela Minico says, please read the text first. How much did it sell for? Okay. The Otsuka Low-Tech model number 6. That's the one that won the award in Geneva. It's like new, intriguing, and attractive. Dirk, a charity auction in Hong Kong the other day had the Otsuka Low-Tech number 6 for sale. Can you believe the price? Holy smokes. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, because he owns one of these. Ladies and gentlemen, sold for 469,900. That's Hong Kong dollars, right? Does anybody know what the conversion is for Hong Kong dollars? Because I don't know. I don't know what Hong Kong dollars fetch, but that sounds like a whole lot. And Angelo has this watch. He's shown it on the gallery. He's got his curated taste. Nobody quite has a collection like he does. It's very unique, very different. Wow, that's crazy, Angelo. Is that a whole lot of? Are you going to sell it now? Are you going to? I'll take another Cybertruck. You just bought a Cybertruck. No, he says, oh, okay. That's his mom. No cat yet, says Ray. That's beautiful, Angelo. Congratulations. Again, it's like you bought Bitcoin in the beginning. That's incredible. And it is cool. It is cooler than hell. There's no doubt about it. Fergal, a fabulous watch from Struthers. Okay, let's have a looky poo because we don't know anything about this. None of us do. None of us do. Wow. Struthers. It's very kind of AP/Lange in its kind of design style, in its aesthetic. Very pretty. That's a beautiful watch, man. It's very pretty. Wow. 84,000 Canadian dollars. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. Is high horology, baby. Look at that thing. Oh, man. How much is this piece? This looks crazy expensive. Old Watch Lady likes it, so that means something. I don't know where Old Watch Lady went. She was a thing on our show. And then she just kind of vaporized. I don't know. I hope she's okay. Old Watch Lady, we're thinking about you if you're around. I don't know what happened to you. Did you find another YouTuber to watch? Maybe I'm just not watch heavy enough. I did a whole show on her because I'm a fan. I'm a super fan. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful watch, man. Absolutely gorgeous. What's the price on this thing? Wow. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. And here it is. My other cat is a goat. Yeah. Steve, who's hardcore Shutterbug, my friend Steve. He takes pictures of the goats all the time. Look at them. I mean, they have the craziest eyeballs. That's why people think that they're satanic. Look at this guy. We'll call him Norm. Beautiful. My friend Mary Ryan has 6 goats in her house. So if you ever want to go up to Vermont, Steve, I'll introduce you to Mary. And you've probably actually met her years ago. She has beautiful goats. You can go up there. She's always looking for somebody to come up and stay for a weekend and help her feed her animals. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what a great way to end the Gallery of Bastards. Thank you, guys and girls.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots that sublime me absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Bobby Dazzler says he was in Harrods in the AP boutique, was enjoying their Christmas decorations, and the saleswoman opened with, "Do you collect art?" Yes, I'm a sheikh from Bahrain. CW says he's got 2 unboxings to do with you next week. Well, okay, yes. The Speedy Mark II is back from service and my latest addition to reveal. Let's book it, Dano. Next Tuesday? Speedmaster's got to be next Tuesday. Send me an email. You know what to do. I'm very excited. We'll dedicate the show to you, baby. Looking forward to that Speedy Mark II. We all are. Oh, my God. Aiden says that you have to love Dirk's enthusiasm for all things, even lizards. I mean, it's fascinating. I'm a little freaked out, but not really. The Milgauss is the cool, nerdy, unique Rolex that nobody can believe they ever made. At the Burlington Arcade Vintage Watch Company, you can see the original Milgauss, which looks very cool. I love that watch. I absolutely love that one. The original one is incredible. But listen, they're gonna come out with a new one next year or the year after that. It's coming back, and it'll be, listen, I mean, it's pretty much anti-magnetic because it has a parachrome hairspring in it. This one, mine does. When they first came out, they did not, I believe. It does have the Faraday cage, which they'll get rid of. There's no reason for it to be there. There's no reason for an iron cage in a watch anymore. They'll get rid of that. It'll be like, this watch is, people, when they hold it, they go, holy crap, that's really heavy. And it is. It's heavy. I get it. And it's going to look, I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to do a retro aesthetic. Watch this space for all that stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. Unbelievable stuff. Also, Watch Flares plays a DTX. Okay, that's very cool. I would love to see more of that. Tell me more about your music. You know where to do that. You send it to basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com, where you can send all your Basher-related news, watches, cats, pets, now goats and lizards. And we'll just show it to the world. You share it with me, and I share it with the world. And that's how we do it on this show. Al Benedetti, $9.99. Thanks for another great show, Dirk. Great to have you back, man. Fun to be back on board for the live stream. Truly an amazing place to find great people in one place. Be well, everyone. Al, we love you, man. It's great to have you back. And I'm going to give you something big, bang, boom. Thanks, Al. Dean says, goats eat clothes. They eat anything. I heard that that's absolutely true. You think they're going to do a new crystal color on that? I don't think they're ever going to do it again because it took a year to grow them. Said it took Rolex a year to grow the green crystals. I would love to see the green crystal on the white one because I love the white Milgauss. But without the green crystal, I think it's just another white watch. You know, I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? What are your predictions for that in the future? Vintage watches are so much cooler. I tend to agree. I like really old stuff. But congratulations, Angelo, on you buying Bitcoin early. Incredible. Dean says, sell. And Ray says, it's not my cat. That's the cat's mom. So they're still nursing. You're going to be able to get them when they're ready. Just wait till they're over 3 months old. Remember that, remember. What if Tudor did a Milgauss inspired watch? It might very well happen. It could, right? Listen, all watches are amagnetic now. I mean, now that we can, build them that way, that's how they're going to be done. So kind of the it's the horse has left the barn. Every single Omega has left the shop, has been amagnetic for ages now. So they're all going to go that way, and that's how it's going to be. But yeah, thanks everybody for an incredible Speedy Tuesday. Thank you to my Mike Callan, Andrew Wolkowicz, Al Benedetti, Mart, Miami Manny. We're feeling for you, buddy boy, and we're so sorry about that. What a beautiful, Lucas was a beautiful boy. What a beautiful life, and better with you in it. James M. and Carolyn Martin and Al Benedetti. Thank you so much, guys. Here's my beautiful, incredible Patreon Pantheon. Jim Lassick, Andrew Wolkowicz, Go Moto Soto, Nick Sisto, who was #1 today, Complicated Time, Fergal McDermott, Nathaniel Hannon. Where have you been, Nathaniel? Are you away? Where are you? Dana O'Malley, Lord Scotty H, Mr. McKenzie, Auntie Jude, Al Benedetti, who's back today, Angela Minichello, who just won the lottery, Gasman, Gary and Susan, love you, Danny L. Congratulations on your new job, Dave Fahrenheit 51. Solid. You are one of the killers of the world, Dave Fitzsimons. Time for a Dear Dirk coming up. I know. Lady Wrench Martin, you are. Easy E. We'll meet up in the city. Mimi, I love you. Chris Upper East Side, handsome guy. Scott, love. They call him Scott. Love. Jocelyn Bittenbender, thank you so much. Let's do a perfume-related show. Ray, get that cat. Nader Prince, Jonathan Badner, James M, thank you so much. James M, Drew B, Coffee Time, C Nord. Where have you been, C Nord? Come back. Stuart H, Jess, and handsome Joe LaFaro, who was not on the show today, but I guess we'll see him soon. We miss you. Where you been? Thank you for everything. Thank you, Melly C. Thank you, Andy M. Thank you, Connor. 1968 Speedy for sale in Ireland. Guide price is 5,000 to 6,000 euros. It'll be interesting to see what it goes for. Oh boy, send me the link. I want to ogle that. Until then, guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, when you encounter unkindness, you might not always know what that person's going through. I'm sure I was a little bit of a nasty little twat all week. I tried to not be curt with people. I was curt with my father-in-law, and I feel terrible about that. But he was curt with me because we were going through something. That's just how it works. So remember, if you meet somebody and they're not so nice, give them enough rope to hang themselves. Because either they're a good person going through some shit, or else they're a cunt.